Chicago. In the past, people thought of Chicago as a sooty tangle of stockyards, steel mills, and trains, leading a revolution that forever changed the way Americans thought about their cities. Fast forward 100 years to find a new Chicago, again at the forefront of a revolution, a green revolution, leading a global charge to change forever the way the world views city life. The most visible sign of this transformation, Millennium Park. But Millennium Park is not just a gathering of amazing sculpture like Cloud Gate, the crowned fountains, and the Frank Gehry-designed bandshell. It is a communal space, encouraging social interaction, culture, and a new role for nature in the midst of the city. Chicago's innovative mayor, Richard M. Daley, and forward-thinking business leaders are working to create a Chicago that exemplifies its motto, Urbs in Horto, the city in the garden. It's truly bursting with natural beauty, living up to its Burnham ideal of a city seamlessly infused with green spaces. In Chicago, people no longer have to choose between city life and suburban greenery, between culture and nature. The old division between town and country has ended. The result is an influx of families moving from the suburbs to the city, changing a 100-year-old pattern of exodus from the city to the suburbs. This is the power of the urban-nature fusion. Welcome to Chicago's urban nature. Many more spaces in Chicago have been revitalized and transformed. The Chicago River, once no more than a lifeless sewer, has been cleaned up and now features a riverwalk and new public spaces on its banks. A new golf course, Harborside International, has been built on the 450-acre site that was once a construction rubble-filled landfill. The South Shore Cultural Center has been restored from a deteriorating clubhouse to a lively, vibrant community center for concerts and exhibitions, as well as weddings and dances. DePaul University created a green quadrangle for its uptown campus by closing a street when it built its new Richardson Library. The Boulevard System. Its 28 miles of wide green streets linking parks on the south and west sides of Chicago have been rehabilitated and their adjoining parks renewed, an ongoing process that has encouraged the growth of local citizens groups to protect and preserve the landscape and architectural heritage. Chicago's urban nature is embraced in innovative ways in neighborhoods across the city. The roof of City Hall has become green, along with, at last count, 40 other roofs of public buildings across the city. Community gardens have been developed on what were lifeless, glass-strewn, vacant lots. Along sidewalks, on plazas at the foot of skyscrapers, and in interior spaces, greater emphasis and attention is given to nature. We hope you have enjoyed this glimpse into Chicago's urban nature. A guide to all these sites and more is now available in my book, Chicago's Urban Nature, a guide to the city's architecture and landscape. It's the ideal companion to the places in the city where buildings and green spaces merge. Available at bookstores or from the University of Chicago Press.